Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
A bride's father has an embarrassing moment walking down the aisle, so she issues an amusing PSA. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. A married woman is sharing some advice following an embarrassing mishap as she and her father walk down the aisle. A wedding ceremony and all the surrounding festivities is a happy, joyful occasion where friends and family witness two people in love make sacred vows to one another. It's a meticulously and carefully planned gathering where one little hiccup in any part can disrupt the entire day. Things not going according to plan are a recipe for potential disaster in an upset bride. A bride who experienced disaster during a very inopportune moment during her 2021 wedding is speaking out to warn others. In a video posted on TikTok, Sarah Grunman Connors, 36, advises all women set to get hitched in 2024 to make sure they do one thing before walking down the aisle. Make sure that whoever is walking you down the aisle is wearing suspenders for this one reason, Sarah says. As Sarah speaks, a clip of her walking down the aisle, being escorted by her father, plays behind her. About halfway through the clip, her father's pants fall, revealing his underwear to all her guests. Sarah ends the clip by saying, "I know, that was my dad." In an interview with People, Sarah said that her father had been sick a few weeks before her wedding, resulting in him losing some weight. During the pictures taking hours before the wedding, there was not an issue. Her father's pants did not appear to be a problem. But right as Sarah and her father were nearing the altar, disaster struck. Sarah recalls her father warning her that his pants were coming down. "I squeezed his hand and said, 'Hold them up with your right hand, we are almost there,' Sarah said. And before we knew it, they were on the floor." She added that once her dad picked up his pants from around his ankles, the entire room burst into laughter. Sarah states that while her walk down the aisle did not go as smoothly as she had hoped, it's a memory she will treasure. "Life is too short, and I really wanted my wedding day to be laid back and really fun," she said. "I think that was one of the best ways it could have started to keep that theme going." The time will come when your mouth will be full of laughing, and cries of joy will come from your lips. Job 8:21. Husband went to the store to return orange juice for his wife and ended up winning millions. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Adam Staten. Tayeb Souami, a Powerball lottery winner, is counting his blessings. This loving husband went to the store to return orange juice for his wife and ended up winning millions. The juice he had purchased was more than $5, and his wife asked him to return it and get the juice that was on sale. Little did Tayeb know he was about to be blessed beyond measure financially. While he was at the customer service counter, a large sign for the Powerball caught his eye with a cash prize of over $306 million. Purchasing 2 tickets, he went on about his errands and went home. The next day, Tayeb reviewed his honey-do list, which included washing the car. After completing this seemingly mundane task, he went to a gas station to check on the lottery tickets he purchased. The first one wasn't a winner, but the second one was. The cashier was stunned. At first, she didn't have any words before she finally told Tayeb he had the winning Powerball lottery ticket. For Tayeb, life had changed in an instant. Overwhelmed with the prospect of millions of dollars, it took him 2 hours to drive home because he was shaken by the change of his new reality. When he walked through his front door, his wife asked him why it had taken so long for Tayeb to get home. At that moment, he fell apart with tears running down his face as he revealed the lottery ticket to his wife. It took more than a month for Tayeb to come forward. He was concerned about leaving his job and wanted to make sure that 200 people he worked with were going to be taken care of after he resigned. "I have to take care of them," he said. "It's not so easy to quit just like that." In the end, the tale of a husband returning orange juice and winning millions resonates as a testament to the unpredictable nature of God's blessings. It serves as a reminder that, in the tapestry of life, every moment holds the potential for extraordinary grace. The father of two decided to take the cash payout of $183 million with wise plans to pay off his student loans debt, then their home, and put his daughters through college. This newfound wealth, instead of being a mere stroke of luck, transformed into an opportunity for Tayeb and his family to appreciate the abundance that God has graciously provided. And with mirth, he said he has a newfound appreciation for orange juice. Bring the full tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and thereby put me to the test, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down for you a blessing until there is no more need. Malachi 3:10.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.